do you think he should really get this much heat for him being in the game at that point? Because I could understand the logic. He hasn't played all that much. They're trying to get some sort of rhythm. I know they're getting their ass beat, but maybe he's just trying to get him back into the flow of a game when something like that happens, and it's just bad luck, bad break, bad dislocation, whatever you want to call it. I don't know that, the idea that, well, Dan Quinn, put him in harm's way. Well, if you want to say that, you could put him in harm's way just by putting him in the game at all at this point.
The first play, huh?
Yeah.
He was in harm's way the first play.
Yeah. Can I say this, though? I mean, how much of this just has to do with what the skill set is of Jaden Daniels? Like, he's slight of frame. If there was a concern for him coming into the league, it was, will he be able to take the punishment that comes with playing 17 games in the NFL? And then you add on the fact that like a hamstring injury is not anything other than the fact of like, well, if he's going to run or he's going to take off and run it, that's always a possibility. Like what do you want Dan Quinn to do about that?
My first thought would be I would be offended if I were a quarterback, and to listen to the way we're talked about and the way we're referenced. Like, a quarterback is not a fullback, not a halfback, not a tailback. They're a quarter of a back, meaning they are a back in the backfield. Like, let's not get too far away from the history of what the sport says you are. You are a back. You are a back. So if you're putting a guy in the game to be a back in your backfield, chances are they're going to get hit. Chances are they're going to make contact with the other side of the ball. Like, that's because they're a back. Backs touch the ball. And this back in particular, this quarter of a back, touches the ball pretty much every single play, unless it's a trickery deal. Then I'll come to my second point. The second point is, which it wasn't in the sound, but Dan Quinn says the play that he gets hurt on, you run it 50 times, and 50 times is probably a handoff or a throw to the flat. So it wasn't even for him to scramble. It wasn't a play for him to put himself in harm's way. But for the sake of conversation, it did happen. He did use his discretion. He scrambled, and he gets hurt. So in reality, it should just be he scrambled, he got hurt. That's the bottom line.